watch the startup glow. Real weather in, rain or shine. Study level planes, everything's aligned. Controllers live, ATC in my ear. Clear for takeoff, skies are crystal clear. But wait, timer's off, chat's calling me out. 0 out of 10, I'll take the shout. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Let's streamers live, let's fly, let's see. Got the charts, called toilet again. ATC's calm, but I'm counting to 10. From busy airspace to soft touchdowns. The highs and the lows make the best sounds. Fuels in, systems good, ready for more. Real-time vibe where we aim to explore. Every shout out, every laugh, every cheer. You're the reason we keep flying here. From gate to clouds, every flight's a scene. Real planes, real skies, and everything between. Mistakes, I'll own them, it's part of the dream. Together we'll fly, this is the stream. Like, subscribe, and share the sky. Every comment helps us fly. We're live together, here we go. Let's fly the world, enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share the view. This journey's better with all of you. Cold to clouds, it's you and me. Let's dreamers live, let's fly, let's see. Thanks for watching, for being my crew. Every stream's a journey, it starts with you. Let's fly together, let's make it right. Flight streamers here, clear skies tonight.
All right, clear skies tonight, guys. Hey, hello. All right, pilot aviation's here, nuclear's here, Nick's here. All right, thank you guys for coming. And by the way, I've been I've actually just came back from a real flight. I don't know if you guys tracked me or not. And yesterday I was flying to work. I woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning, and then I had to fly back. And I came home and I was exhausted. I was passing out, so I had to pass out. So no streaming yesterday. But today I decided to squeeze one. I know you guys are, some of you guys are in Europe. So, yeah, Nick says, oh, and I slept early. I wanted to switch my sleep 6 a.m. and I'm sleeping 1 a.m. Oh, wow, 4 p.m. It was like 4 a.m. That's awesome. Hey. All right. Fox for Bravo Aviation, check journal, please. Yeah, later. I'll do that. Oh, no worries. I know you guys are very helpful, and you and Nick, so thank you. You get it. Right, so anyways, let's quickly go to a flight. So we're flying virtual Southwest today, and yeah, anytime, and we're gonna be flying from Los Angeles to San Francisco. So today's gonna be a very short flight, roughly about 50 minutes. So we're gonna get going right away. So let's start setting up right now. So we've got some VATSIM coverage. Looks like. The LA Tower ground. I posted the cold start. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it out for sure. Okay, batteries on. Position lights steady. So nav lights steady. Okay, good. APUs on the buses. Iris mode selectors. We have that on the nav. So 1, 2. Okay, and yaw dampers on. See, yeah, I need to set the position. So I'm gonna do that position. Once the position is set, I'm gonna just get the yaw dampers on. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. The yaw dampers are on. Fuel system cross feeds checked. We have left aft on. Emergency exit lights are armed. Window heat is on. Okay, so hydraulic pumps.
57, contact tower 120.9.
We have
Good day.
A's off, B's on. Good. Air conditioning. So we've got the backs on auto. APU bleeds are on. You're gonna hear the conditioning.
31, contact Los Angeles Tower 120.905. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay, no smoking seatbelt signs are on. Pressurization, we're gonna set it to cruise altitude. So cruise altitude for today will be 36,000 feet. So 36,000 feet. And once again, right, look at this. Welcome to Southwest, flight number 453 with service to San Francisco, guys. With service to San Francisco. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in. We have live ATC. Well, ATC is provided by the VATSIM network. We're going to do a full flight, including full startup and all the procedures. And we're flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So thanks so much, and let's continue setting up. Okay. So position it, we've got the initialized position, and we're going to go into our flight management computer, and we'll take a look at the route. So first, we're going to go into the route. Let's request the flight plan, and we're going to request the flight plan, and we'll do that. Let's load the uplink. So we're loading the flight plan. Flight plan's going to be loaded, and while it's loading, we're going to go into Southwest 453. Okay, activate, execute. Okay, so let's quickly set up the FEFB. So, and let's initialize the flight. We're gonna go into weight and balance. So let's quickly get the weight and balance going. So we've got 167 passengers on board. So 167, and okay, good. So cargo. So for cargo, we have 300 pounds. So we're gonna do 100 and then 200. 200 right here. Okay, let's set that payload. And the fuel. So fuel, we're gonna be at in pounds. We're gonna let's do 11,000, just so that we're good. 11,000. Set the fuel, set the payload, set the fuel, and complete. Okay, perfect. So let's quickly double check everything. So we've got the 11,000 pounds of fuel, and PTFS Flying Club. Hello, sir. Thank you so much once again, guys. Double tap that screen, and look at that beautiful Southwest 737 Max 8, and we'll be flying to San Francisco shortly. So once again, thanks so much for subscribing, and JD Cobra has just subscribed. Look at that. Such an amazing dude. There you go. Okay, so now that we've got the fuel, we're going to start the flight right here. So we've started the flight. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so for the route, I'm going to go back into the route. So we've got our PDC, pre-departure clearance. So San Francisco, right? So we're going to first of all route copy, and then for departure arrival, so departure will be summer 2.
4087, ramp is uncontrolled, call back.
Summer 2. And I believe we're going to take, okay, so departure for runway 24 and 25. So for the A cars, let's see which runway we're going to do. Yeah, let's do 24 left. 24 left. 24 left. Yeah, we can request 24 left. Let's see what they're gonna give us. So we've got that, and then going back into departure arrival, and we'll be arriving at Surfer 4 arrival, Surfer 4, and we're looking at ILS 28, right? 28, right? And then that's gonna be via the Surfer transition, which is fine. There we go. Good. So we've got our departures and arrivals, and let's take a look at the legs. Everything looks good. This is summer stoke. Yeah, let's clear that discontinuity right here, and everything looks good. All right. Once again, thank you so much, Anthony. Hello, welcome. Keep double tapping that screen, guy. We need some likes, guys. Come on. Can we do some likes in the house? Let's see. Yeah, my like buttons don't work anymore. So Anthony, hello. And let me know where you guys are from, and where you're tuning in from. Okay, so Delta. Watching your stream right now. Oh, look at that. We got Kevin. Delta 136 is watching your stream right now. Awesome. So just got a message. Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. All right, Oscar, hello here. Just bought FS Crew FO Phoenix to make it look so easy. Oh yeah, I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. It is easy, man. It's easier with the John Bendover says hello, Maxwell, hello. And I'm glad, Oscar, I'm glad you got the FS Crew. It's really good, right? It's FS Crew is amazing. I'm like so hooked on it. Actually, right here, they don't have FS Crew for this plane, so we're gonna be using Love Cars. So I'm gonna use the Southwest Virtual Airlines, this thing. Right, so we're gonna have a virtual co-pilot with this thing right here. So we're gonna get the route dispatch, and let's see. Then I'm gonna get the requested takeoff data. Okay, so we got the takeoff data, and let's calculate it right here. So we've got the KLAX. So here we go. So let's search for that. Los Angeles International, and runway 24 left. That's the one we're going to use. And then we're in condition is dry. So we've got the wind. Okay, so let's see what's the wind. Right now it's 250 at 7. 250 at 7. So now we're just calculating the performance. Okay. Didn't get that right. 250 at 7. Outside temperature at this time is 17 degrees Celsius. So we're going to just put the C here, Celsius. And then QNH right now is 299.8, so 29.908. So that's the pressure. So thrust will be takeoff 1, flap config will be 5, AC is on, and NTIS is off. Let's calculate that. Okay, so as we're calculating this, I'm going to set my pressure right here. So that's 299.8 set, cross-checked. And verified. Okay, perfect. So there it is. This is our performance. So we're going to go into and calculate our performance. So it's going to go into init. Oh, by the way, before we do that, before we get into here, so I'm going to go into the weight and balance, and I'm going to put the numbers. So zero fuel weight right now is 132.2. And reserves are 0. We've got planned fuel. Yeah, we'll plan for 10. And then cruise wind. I'm going to get the cruise wind at this time. 1 second. Let me just get that. Okay, cruise wind will be 301 at 27. And looking good. Okay. And selected temperature. If we're going to go back into the performance, we've got the cell temperature 50 degrees Celsius. And takeoff 1, climb, takeoff flaps 5. CG is good, and then 463 set. You want 133, 134. Yeah, let's set it from this calculation. So we've got 134, 135, and then 142, 142. No, 135, and then 142, 142. Awesome. All right, John says I'm from South Africa. You should be an actual airline pilot. Oh, so yeah. So wait, did I hear Delta 176 like Nico? I think so.
Heavy, where it's that
I had a Delta just told me he's watching my stream. So did I hear
Japan Air 15 Heavy.
extra fast? Okay, once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And that's awesome. John says you're from South Africa. So I'm actually a pilot in real life. I flew a small plane just today. I just came back from a flight. It was like it's actually late night for me. So so I'm not an airline pilot because I have a different career. But I appreciate you guys, having so much faith in me that you're suggesting that I should be an airline pilot. So I appreciate it. Barbara, where are we going? I need a trip. Okay, so let me show you where we're going actually. So we're going to San Francisco. So right now we're right here in LAX, Los Angeles International. We're at the gate number 17 Bravo, so 17 Bravo. Right here, we're looking at either 24 left or 24 right. I believe we're going to go into 24 left, and we're going to depart with the summer 2 departure, stock transition, and then we're going to fly all the way to San Francisco. So the weather is pretty good. Let's just quickly check the weather in San Francisco. Yeah, winds are 290 at 16 knots. Yeah, there might be some sort of a marginal VFR conditions, but overall it looks really good. Maxwell says 6 a.m. for you. Okay, nice. Joe Doer from South Africa too. Oh, nice. Alright, Barnes is from South Africa as well. I know you guys are tuning in from like South Africa and like Australia, because right now for you it's probably daytime now. Because for me it's actually 12 a.m. Because I gotta work tomorrow, but I gotta stream too, so I'm streaming for you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for tuning in. Look at that, we already got some subscribers, and I hope you could enjoy this flight. Okay, so we've got the takeoff reference. We've got our calculations. Pre-flight's complete, as you can see. In flight management computer, the pre-flight status is complete. So what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna quickly go into the sim menu right here, and I'm going to go into the ground support. Just remove these chocks right here. Let's remove them.
Sorry, 740 Heavy. I appreciate you letting me know. Thanks for that.
No worries, sir. Thank you.
That's good. That's set. And okay, panel style. I think panel style miscellaneous, and I need to. What do I need to do? Yeah, I need to go into the other systems, and I need to make sure that. No, probably miscellaneous. Okay, yeah, I think I need to open the visors. So the reason why I need to do that is because if you watch your passenger view, so you no longer need to close the visors. So visors are typically closed. You can close them right here, or you can open them right here. So this is your passenger view. What's your flight number? Next flight. Well, Max was from Germany. Okay, nice. Okay, I have real athletics tomorrow. Get to stay up all night. Okay. Good. You can? That's good. So no, we're just doing one flight today. We're flying to San Francisco. So just one flight. Anyways, here we go. So we've got all that data to it, right? Oh, maybe that is to it, right? For the anyways. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is one more thing I gotta do before we start with all the checklists and everything. So I need to load up that departure right here. So we're going to go into the terminal charts. We're going to get the chart for this departure right here. And we're going to look into the departure. So LAX, we're going to edit the clip, and we're going to go into departures, and we're going to search for Summer 2. That's the one. Summer 2. That's the departure that we're looking at. And that's going to be in the next page. Summer 2. Perfect. So that's the chart we need. So we're going to take a look at this chart. And we're going to zoom in a little bit. And flight level 230 is the initial climb. So that's pretty much what we need to know, really. And it's either get to it right, to it left. So flight level 230. Okay, so 230. Let's set that up. 230. Okay, let's set that 230. Okay, flight directors are on. Confirmed. Send 142 for the speeds. 142. And then runway heading is 240.
Roger. Taxi to parking via Yankee. Taxi to parking via Yankee, Lima, Charlie.
Okay, 240. And just gonna double check the heading right here. So 248. Actually 251 is the heading. And 251, yeah, that's gonna be the heading. 251. Okay, perfect. So initial heading is set. So we've got flight directors both on. Our throttle is off. So LNAV, we're gonna arm LNAV and VNAV. Good. Okay, altitude pre-selected. Auto brakes RTO. Good. So let's test the oxygen. The oxygen's tested 100%. And there we go, it's 100% over there. Good. All right, let's do the before start originating checklist. Before start originating checklist.
Please request takeoff PWB data so that I can help you with your request.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so before start originating checklist.
Delta 4087, contact Los Angeles Tower 120.905. Have an amazing day.
Before start originating checklist, please.
Delta 4087.
Okay, let's do that. Before start originating checklist.
Please request takeoff PWB
I
data
did.
so that I can help you with your request.
Here, request dispatch I did request that. Yes, okay, let's do that. Dispatch release.
FedEx 4226, runway 25 left, taxi Alpha Foxtrot.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I got the dispatch. That's interesting. Before start, originating checklist.
Please request takeoff PWB data so that I can help you
I
with your
did.
request.
I did that. I did that. Yeah, blink to him from C. Okay, let's do. Let's see. So let's use the trim for it. Okay, that's set. Okay, so we've got that. We've got that here. And one limit. Yeah, take off. Okay, and we've got the proper departure arrivals. Yeah, let's do that again. Before start, originating checklist. Before start, originating checklist.
Please request takeoff
Okay,
PWB
that's good.
data so that I can help you with your request.
Aboard. Oh, I see. Because I have two of them open. All right, sorry guys. 1 second. I have two of them open. Here we go. I close that one.
And LE ground, Qatar.
Aboard.
40 heavy.
Set.
Landing gear
With
pins.
uniform.
All landing gear pins are 3 aboard.
Sorry,
Checked.
740
Checked.
heavy, Los Angeles ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Kilo Bravo.
Checked.
Fire warning and overheat.
Checked. Set.
Kilo Bravo to 25
Start
right.
levers.
The start levers are
740.
cut off. Cut off. Cut off. Oh my god, it doesn't understand me sometimes. Cut off. Set.
Stab trim cutout switches.
Okay. Normal. Oh my god, does it understand me? Okay, let's see. Let me just get my settings. Okay, let's just see. Calibrating microphone. 1, 2. Check, check. Yeah, let's just calibrate the microphone. Okay. Oh, yeah, that calibration complete. Okay, let's go back into the dashboard and normal.
Lights test.
Okay, that's good. Lights test. Okay, that's set. And light test. Yeah, let's quickly do the light test. Actually, we'll do it ourselves. Checked.
FMC.
Yeah, FMC is pre-flight programmed.
Briefings.
Completed.
Oxygen masks and quantity.
Checked.
EECs.
On.
Navigation switches.
Normal.
Display switches.
Yeah, we've got the auto and normal.
Fuel.
Okay, so we're 11,000 cleared with 0 center pumps off. Checked. Checked.
Passenger signs.
On. On.
American
Window
74 heavy,
heat.
ramp on control,
Window
call
heat.
taxi.
Window heat on.
Hydraulic pumps.
A is off. B is on. Set.
Pressurization.
Set. Auto.
Flight instruments.
Okay, so we've got heading 174 set.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Takeoff warning horn.
Okay, let's check it. Checked.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
TARA. Set. And check. 6703. Set. Set.
Aileron and rudder trim.
Centered.
OFP fit for duty.
Accepted and signed.
Before start originating checklist complete.
Fantastic. All right, here we go. We just gone through all the checklists and we're almost ready to go. So I hope you guys can enjoy this flight. So once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you give the stream a like. You know, keep double tapping that screen, spam the hearts. Let me just see what the messages are. All right, also liked. Okay, which game? This Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not bad for late stream. Okay, AG says nice. How much was the setup? That's the most common question. The setup was, oh man, I'm not even gonna mention. Foxtrot is going to sleep, right? HR, thanks so much for your services. Oh, anytime, anytime. You guys are gonna have fun. I'm a ChatGPT. I'm gonna hack this plane. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Let's see if you can hack this plane. Anyways, look at that. We're in beautiful Los Angeles. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I see that you spamming hearts. Thank you so much. And once again, we're ready for pushback and engine start. Pretty much, or what we're gonna do is we're going to get the clearance. Okay, so we've got the transponder set to 6703. We're cleared, and we're ready to go. And one thing I'm gonna do is the output device. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, maybe it's via the sound mapper. Before push checklist.
Before push checklist.
Okay, you guys
Zero
keep...
fuel weight.
Yeah, zero fuel weight is 139.2 set.
Gross weight.
150.0 cross-checked.
PWB remarks.
Reviewed.
N1s.
We have takeoff set. Set.
Runway.
24 left set.
Flaps.
PWB 5, CGU 5.
V speeds.
We've got for V speeds.
Hello ground, Aero Mexico 642, we are on Lima.
V1 136, VR 137, V2 143 set.
Where are you parking?
Set.
We are
Snap trim.
going to
Snap trim is
Terminal.
4.81 units set.
Min cleanup altitude.
Set.
Flight deck
Alright,
door.
Aero Mexico 6.
Lights out.
Before push checklist complete.
The flight deck door is closed, and here we go. All right, so we're good. We're pretty much ready for pushback. Let's start the pushback in departure procedure. So we're gonna connect the pushback truck, and we're gonna getting out of this plane. Aviation guys. So yeah, oh, the setup wish I had. Oh yeah, you can get it. This is from WinWing. This FMC, by the way, is only like $160 US, and this the FCU. I mean not the FCU. It's the. Oh man, it's been a MCP. That's what it's called, MCP, the autopilot unit. It's been a long day for me. So we'll just keep it. All right. So once again, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Okay, and welcome aboard the Southwest 453 service to San Francisco. Departure checks completed, and by please it's been inserted, and we'll let them know. We'll let the ground know that we're ready for pushback and engine start. By the way, I am talking to real people, so I'm going to request the real person that we're ready for pushback and engine start, and they're gonna give us that clearance. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Look at that, we're now connecting the pushback truck, and we're ready to go. And bypass pin is inserted. 1-4 Bravo.
Southwest 377 Los Angeles ground, welcome to LA, taxi parking via exit.
Los Angeles ground Southwest 453 is ready for a pushback and engine start.
Southwest 453, push starts approved on taxiway Delta, face east.
Taxiway Delta, face east, Southwest 453. Could you confirm the runway, please, for us?
That's going to be 24 left for your departure.
Roger, 24 left. Thanks so much. Face east, Southwest 453. Okay, Delta facing east.
Southwest 377,
Perfect. All right, guys, we're good to go. Release the park. Oh, see, he's got a dog barking. Yeah, see, he's real people. There's no AI. No AI today. Okay, so let's release the parking brakes.
Release parking brakes, please.
And here we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, perfect. So we've got the beacon is now on, and we're ready to go. We're ready to start the engines, and we're now pushing back. So we're going to start number 2. Okay, so start number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Start number 2.
if we could have your attention for just
Start
a
number
moment,
2.
we'd like to point out the safety features of our Boeing 737 MAX 8. A safety information card is in the seat back or literature pocket in front of you.
All right, number 2 is
Fasten your
on.
seatbelt, slide the flat end
And
into
we've
the
got
buckle.
backs off.
Pull the
Alright,
loop
74
strap
Heavy,
to
runway
tighten.
25 right,
To
taxi to
release,
Bravo.
lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt
25
tight
right,
and low
taxi to
across
Bravo.
your hips.
All right,
and we're at
here we
any
go. You
time
should
you
get
are
your
seated.
PPL. I already have my
There are
PPL, and I
8
just
emergency
flew
exits, 2 forward exit doors,
before doing
4
this, so
overwing window
I do
exits,
have my
and 2
PPL.
exit doors
This
in the
feels
back.
like a real plane. Oh
Signs
yeah,
overhead
absolutely.
and lights on
All
the
right, so
floor
we're
lead to
motoring.
exits. If an evacuation
Yeah,
is
man, old
necessary,
news, man. I already got my
follow flight
PPL.
attendant commands and leave everything.
So
This
yeah, thank you.
aircraft is
Oil
equipped with
pressure.
life
Oil
rafts.
pressure's rising.
2 life rafts are located in the forward
Here we go. Let's
ceiling
introduce the fuel
compartment,
and
2
introducing
life rafts
fuel.
are
And here we
located
go. Let's
in the
observe the
ceiling
engine starts.
compartments at mid-cabin.
Once again, welcome
In the
aboard
event of
Southwest
electrical
453 with
evacuation,
service to
use the life
can,
vest
San
on your seat.
Francisco,
Use the
guys.
vest
Have a
only
great
if
one.
told to do so. Pull the red strap to open the container and remove the pouch. Remove the vest from the pouch as shown on the safety information card. Place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist.
Yeah, he's got a
buckle
dog,
it in
yeah.
front, and pull
All right,
tight.
thanks so much once again, guys.
Once
Welcome aboard
outside,
Southwest
pull down on the red
453.
tab to inflate the vest. To manually inflate, blow into the tube at your shoulder. Your vest has a light that turns on automatically
Fantastic.
in the water.
So
Please
number
refer
2
to
is
the
started.
safety information card for use of a life vest on an infant.
Okay, let's set the parking
Flight
brakes.
attendants will distribute additional vests if needed. We are coming by to
Waiting your
check that your
confirmation
seatbelt
for
is
good
fastened.
engine start.
Your seat
Okay, let's
back and
confirm the
tray
good engine.
cable
We'll just
are in a
confirm it
full
now.
upright
Might as
lock
well.
position,
Okay,
and
let's
your
confirm.
carry-on items
Roll
are
back.
completely
Cockpit to
under the
ground.
seat in front of
We have
you
a good
or
engine
in
start.
an
Ready to
overhead
start
bin,
number 1.
leaving the area
Okay.
from your seat clear.
Start number 1.
Smoking is not allowed on
Start
board,
number 1.
including the
Okay,
lavatory.
start number 1.
The use and charging of
ground.
electronic cigarettes
And
is
here we go.
prohibited.
And 2 is
Federal law
rising.
prohibits tampering with,
Now we're starting this
disabling,
engine
or
right now.
destroying any smoke detector in an
ADC got a pet dog. Oh yeah. I've been to flight before. This marks a flight simulator, yes. I fly the DA40, Diamond DA40. And if you join Discord, you'll see the pictures. So look at this, we got a Discord. If you join Discord, you'll get the pictures. Okay, unlocking gear.
Needed. 4 oxygen masks will drop from a
And
compartment
here,
overhead.
okay, oil pressure is
Activate
rising,
low
perfect.
oxygen.
And let's get
Pull
the
down
fuel.
on the mask until the plastic
And
tubing is
here you
fully
go.
extended.
Just observing the ground
Place
crew
the mask
disconnecting the
over your
pushback truck.
nose and
Disconnected.
normally.
Bypass pin
Secure
removed.
the
Perfect,
mask
here we
with
go.
elastic
Light on.
strap. Although oxygen will
Left
be
is clear.
flowing, the
Right is
plastic
clear.
bag may not
Left is clear, light is clear.
Continue wearing the mask
Here we
until
go.
otherwise notified by a crew member. If you are traveling
just
with
starting
children
this engine.
or
There's
anyone
another
needing
Southwest
special
rolling.
assistance,
And
put on your
we'll be
mask
doing
first. Please
24
remove
left.
any
And
face
once again,
coverings
thanks so much for
before
tuning in.
donning
Welcome
an
aboard
oxygen
Southwest.
mask. We are here for your
453.
comfort and safety. Please report
Are you
any
gonna ever
unwelcome
crash the
behavior
plank?
to a
No, I
flight
didn't, man.
attendant.
Sorry.
Thank you for your
I don't like to
attention.
crash
Now
planks.
sit back, relax, and enjoy your 1 hour
Once again.
30 minutes flight to San Francisco.
It's actually not going to be the
Welcome
1 hour, 30
aboard.
minutes. So a lot less. Once again, welcome aboard. It's flight number 453 with service to San Francisco. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for your likes. And once again, we've got the engine started. So let's
Roll back.
put them into the gens. So gens are on. And we've got the
Ready
fuel
for
pumps.
after start procedure.
Okay, let's do that. After start procedure. After start procedure.
Check.
Okay, perfect. And recall.
Standing by flaps.
Set flaps 5. Okay, flaps 5 is set. Here we go. So just double checking we've got the probe heat switches. Okay, probe heat's on. Perfect. And anti-ice is off. We've got air conditionings on auto. APU bleeds are off. APU is off. And then right here, that's good. And let's check the flight controls. Control check. Control check.
Control check.
Pull down. Pull up. Center. Pull left. Full right. Center. Rudder. Full right. Full left. Center. Alright, flight control checks complete. And stop the EPU. Okay, good. Alright, perfect. So we're pretty much good to go. And let's quickly just double check everything. Yeah, I don't know where. Oh, yeah, he's just parking here. Okay, so taxi light on. And I think we're good now. Perfect. Let's request a taxi instruction now, and we're now going to be taking off from 24 left. Once again, we're flying to San Francisco. Once again, you're about to see the takeoff, so thanks so much for tuning in. And here we go. The APU is off, and we're going to start rolling right about now. So parking brakes released, and let's get going. So, by the way, I'm just going to 24 left. That's probably going to be Delta 7 Romeo. LA Tower. Okay, tower is on. So 120. Yeah, the ground is no longer there. 950. LA Tower Southwest 453. Ready to taxi.
Southwest 453, say location.
We're right by 18 Bravo with the Southwest ramp there.
Southwest 453, transponder by Charlie, please.
Oh, Charlie, Southwest 453. Oops.
Walker 3337, contact SoCal departure 126.
Good transponder on. Yep, that's. You see, we get in trouble already.
526, have a good evening.
Delta 547, holding short 24 left.
Delta 547, RNAV, T Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 left, Delta 547, thank you.
Southwest 453, we're ready to taxi now.
Southwest 453, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 7 Echo, altimeter 2998.
Delta 7 Echo 24 left 2998 Southwest 453. Thanks. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. We're doing taxiing to Echo, so all the way at the end there. So very important. So Delta and then Delta 7 and Echo. So left, and then right, and then left, and then we're ready. There we go. And we're ready for takeoff, guys. Ready for takeoff. There we go. Recall checked. And let's let the flight attendants know.
Walker 3637, you up?
Alright, we're almost ready to roll.
Delta 547, contact LA Center 126.5 TS, get on.
LA Center. Before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Min takeoff fuel.
Verified.
Departure plan.
Complete.
Attendant notification.
Complete.
Electrical.
Generators on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Packs.
Auto. Auto set. Set.
Bleeds.
Engine on. APU off. Set.
Start switches.
Left continuous.
APU.
Off.
Flaps.
CDU 5 indicates 5. Green light. Set.
Start levers.
Idle.
Recall.
Checked.
Before takeoff checklist.
Okay,
complete.
fantastic. So now we're holding short. Echo. And 24 left. LA Tower, Southwest 453. We're holding short 24 left on Echo. Ready for departure. Now let's see. Oh. For some reason my my frequency got screwed up. 950. Oh my god. LA Tower, Southwest 453, holding short. Echo and 24 left, ready for departure.
Southwest 453, LA Tower, on out to Delray, runway T4 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Delray, 24 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 453. Okay, perfect. So we're good. And let's go ahead and do that. All right. Let's now line up. And while we line up, I'm just going to get the LA center on a standby. 126 decimal 525. 525. 525. Once again, guys, welcome aboard. This beautiful Southwest 453, the Boeing 737 MAX is ready to go. And here we go. We're lining up 24 left and we're ready to departure. And this is going to be fun stuff. All right. Hey, Power Plays. Hello. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to miss your comments for a bit. I need to take off right here. So we got takeoff clearance. Clocks are set. And there we go. Just lining up. And we're going to be taking off momentarily. Here we go. Look at that beautiful runway.
Los Angeles Tower, Southwest 2303 is ready for push and start.
Southwest 2303 LA Tower, push onto Delta's approved, expect runway 24 left.
All right,
push
so
on Delta, expect runway 24 left. Southwest
advancing thrust.
JetBlue 823, taxi to parking via Hotel
Set takeoff
Juliet,
thrust.
cross runway 25 right at Juliet, and then Charlie to the ramp.
You take off.
Via Hotel Juliet to the ramp, and at Hotel cross runway 25 right, JetBlue 823.
American 74 Heavy, runway 25 right, line up and away traffic across the Stanfield.
V1.
Rotate.
V1.
And LA Tower, American.
Be positive rate. Gear up.
Southwest 453, contact LA Center 126.52.
Over to LA Center 126 525. See ya. Southwest 453.
Yeah. American 74 Heavy, runway 25 right.
Sorry, see RNAV, the 27, just waiting on that star. Sorry, I couldn't understand that. Delta 4087.
Sorry, guys. 1 sec.
Delta
Just taking off.
4087.
All right, here we go. Just took off. Let's let the center know.
Cross Cloman at 6000. Cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 27. Direct to Coleman, cross at 6000. RNAV Zulu 27.
All right, flaps 1. Just
Delta
setting flaps 1 now.
4, turn right. Heading 220, intercept runway 24 right.
And flap 0.
5000.
Okay, watching the speed, that flap retraction. Let's let them know. Yeah, there's a real people. There's a real people talking to us in the real traffic control. Yeah, so we're just waiting for our turn to speak. So I'm going to talk to real people right now for this takeoff. So just stick around. LA Center, hello, Southwest 453, 3,400 climbing flight level 230.
Southwest 453 LA Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, Southwest 453. Okay, 360. Let's do that, 360. All right, let's do the climb checklist. Climb checklist.
Climb checklist. Pressurization.
Checked. Checked.
Start switches.
Delta 23 at 54.
Off, left, continuous.
Honda, cross Honda.
Set.
At or above 3,600. Cleared ILS from 25.
Okay, climb checklist complete, and here we go. We just departed Los Angeles once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's a bit loud, but oh well. Look at that, the LAX on the right hand side. Stick around for the flight. This is a short flight. Do you have a home co-pilot? Yes, I do. This seems cool. Yeah, I do. It's the Southwest Virtual Airline, and we're talking to real people with ATC. This is a mid-game life hobby. Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's so much fun. It is so much fun because we do real-world procedures here. And I'm actually a real pilot as well. So I actually just flew recently, and now I'm just doing streams. Okay, are you looking out for work for airlines? No, I'm not. I'm too far into my career. Do you know how much the Wing Boeing Yoku cost? I actually don't know yet. So I know that we will get it, but I don't know how much it will cost. Yeah, so Sometimes they are, but sometimes they're recorded. No, no.
Yeah, this is being recorded. Frontier 250.
These are real people, but sometimes we do have AI ATCs. So sometimes I do 10,000 feet checked.
090 5000. Frontier 250.
Perfect. Here we go.
And Frontier 50, there's about 20 targets airborne.
Ladies and gentlemen, use of all portable electronic devices.
There's your flight attendants.
Airplane mode with cellular functions turned off.
Delta
In a few moments, we will be coming through to take your drink orders. We will be serving complimentary soft drinks.
Oh, you guys gonna have complimentary drinks and juice in here? This decaf tea. That's what I'm hearing.
There is a beverage menu in the seat back pocket, or you may go to the Southwest beverage menu on the in-flight and
Yeah, physics are different, but it does a good job. Yeah.
Please be mindful of the flight attendant.
This is a lot like real flying. Exactly. James says, "Good on you, pal. I'm just subbed. We'll definitely watch it." Oh, I appreciate it so much, James. I thank you so much, James Collins. Thanks so much for subscribing. You're the best. And have fun at work.
5000. Frontier 250.
Yeah. So there we go. See, we even have the flight attendants.
So please don't hesitate to let us know if you have other needs.
Can I have Dr. Pepper? Yes, absolutely. I have my decaf, like, herbal tea.
Can you expect our nav Zulu runway 27 approach?
Steve, thanks so much for subscribing. And
Zulu 27 approach. Frontier 250.
Frontier 250, roger, thank you. Clear direct Coleman.
there we go. So now we're climbing to flight level 360. And as per Southwest procedures, we'll be turning off the landing lights at 18,000 feet. So we'll do 18,000 feet standard check. Here we go. We're now climbing to flight level 360. So we're going to be cruising at 36,000 feet. We're on the west coast today. And we're flying for a virtual Southwest, virtual airline. It's pretty cool.
Walker 4945.
Look how beautiful this looks. Oh my God. Star 777X. Thanks for tuning in. Good evening. Well, good like freaking like 12:40 a.m. guys. I had to work tomorrow, but I decided to stream just make sure that we'll have fun together. You'll have a Diet Dr. Pepper. Absolutely. Yeah. There's also, if you want to get some beverages like some black caviar and all that good stuff, you can find it right here in this magazine. Not the safety card, but in this magazine. See, drinks, links, movies, and more. It's right here, the menu. You'll have the menu, and the lovely flight attendants will bring it to you. Except that there's no one here. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is not 2024. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Do you think it was sling aircraft? I'm not sure, actually.
Localizer runway 27 approach from Lindy. Can you do that one?
Sling aircraft. What do you mean by that? Where are you flying to tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll see. What game is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator with tons of custom mods. Look at that. We get the whole world here. Whole world. And the whole point of these streams, guys, the whole point of these streams is to show you what's happening inside, right here, inside of this cockpit. Because typically, when you're flying as a passenger, right? This door is always closed. Always, right? Always. And you're not even. Okay, maybe you're sitting in the first class, but maybe you're sitting here and be like, okay, what's happening inside of this? Inside of this cockpit, right? Like or you might not even see the right? Yeah, this is the iFly Max. Yes. And you're wondering what's happening inside. This stream is all about to show you what's going on in this cockpit during all phases of flight, including landing. So make sure to stick around for the full flight. It's going to be a short flight. I usually just do short flights. I don't do long flights, so I'm not going to have you watch this for a long time. So there's your jump seat, right? You can watch everything, or you can just observe it from the captain's position. You guys can definitely take a nap in the first class. Absolutely. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what's been happening so far. So far, since you joined, this is exactly what happened. So we just departed LAX, right? So 24 left. We have some. So we were at the gate number 17 Bravo right here at the Southwest gates. We're taxi Delta Echo 6 took off from 24 left, and we're on the Summer 2 departure right here. We're overflying. I guess we're gonna be flying through Ventura, Oxnard, the Los Angeles kind of outskirts of Los Angeles. Okay, yeah, we had to do the Okay, let's do the standard check, cross check. Okay, let's do standard. 18,000 feet, standard, set.
Check.
It checked, and then landing lights off.
Visual. I can give you the localizer or the RNF from Lindy.
Perfect. Oh my God, star 777X. Whoa, man, thank you so much for the 699, man. Thank you so much for generous donation. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. Why would you do that?
Cancel approach.
Yeah, that is the iFly Max for sure, man. But thank you so much. You see, this so anything that you donate on the stream goes towards the stream. So I appreciate your support. You know, right now we're just yeah. We're just trying to offset that video card that I'm looking at. But thank you so much, Star 777. You're the best. Appreciate you, and you've just been upgraded to first class. So Star 777X is now going to be sitting in the first class, right here. He's going to get his first class seat. He just upgraded his seat right here. So anyone who sends donations gets automatically upgraded to first class. Look at that, first class seating. He's got a much better menu. There's black caviar, Dom Perignon, and all that good stuff in the first class seats. So it's your good content. So thanks, man. Appreciate your support. And you don't have to, but you know, but every single support is appreciated. So I truly appreciate you. Appreciate your donations. So thank you. Ever flown full length flight on this? Full length. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like on the Southwest flight? On the real Southwest flight, or like this leg? By the way, this is based on the real flight. This is Southwest 453, based on a real flight. You said you were a pilot. I don't know itinerary for tomorrow. No, I'm okay. I'm a private pilot. Okay, let me confirm that. So I'm a private pilot. I don't fly. I don't work for airlines. I don't. I only have about what 300 now 310 hours, something like that. So I just flew today on a real plane, just before this, but that's not my career. So I might get a CPL, maybe. I don't even have CPL. I only have PPL, so private pilot license. So here you go. In this, I love the fact that you guys think that I'm a airline pilot in IRL, but that's cool. I'm not. But I do know how to fly these planes, so you know. And so can you, by the way. Yeah, but we're flying for Southwest Virtual. Okay, so there's I have like this custom. See this Southwest Virtual. So the cool thing is the Southwest Virtual actually follows exact Southwest airline procedures, exact ones. So we have like at 18,000 feet we turn off landing lights and all that. So we have a checklist right here, I got an iPad with a route right here. So we're essentially simulating the realism here. Okay, realism as real as it could get.
Radar contact, clear maintain, flight level 380.
380.
Like Max Verstappen of flying. Anyways, we're expecting gate number Delta 7 on arrival. Delta 7. And here we go. So we're just going to our cruising altitude, and if we're gonna go into our iPad right here, so we've got about 35 minutes more to go. Really, it's not a lot. So thanks for sticking around. Boeing and Airbus. Oh man, that's the toughest question. That's the toughest question. Boeing or Airbus? Really? That's a tough question, man.
2355 LA Center radar contact.
I like both. It depends. So on the streams, we try to fly Airbus like actually this is supposed to be an Airbus week this week, but I'm still kind of filming this thing. Let me show you this PU Air Korea module right here in front of me. So I need to have the Boeing set up for now. So we're gonna be flying. Yeah, did you see? Oh, Star 777. Did you see me at Vegas FS Expo? Because I was at the FS Expo. I'm actually going to FS Expo this June, and I was on FS weekend as well in Netherlands. So I'm official, by the way, FS Expo media partner. So, by the way, if you guys want to go to the coolest event, and if you guys want to meet up for beer, Flight Sim Expo is where you should go. It's going to be in Providence, Rhode Island. And this is going to be one of the biggest North American event for flight simulation. You get to see all this beautiful gear there. And maybe you might be able to buy a setup like this. Who knows? All right, here we go. We got a little bit of a turbulence. And look at this. Some visible moisture over there. Like we get some fog. Just a bit of a fog over there. So this is real weather, by the way, the way it is right now in California. It's like, so we're in the West Coast right now. So can you speak Dutch? Because you can't too. No, I can't speak Dutch, unfortunately. I can't. But I was in Netherlands. I was in Amsterdam. I love Amsterdam, by the way. Amsterdam is awesome. I love it. So yeah, let me know if you guys if you have any more questions, you want to chat about something. Well, okay, Johnson is asking, what sim is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. 2020, see? Everything is super realistic. By the way, the Earth right here, the one that you see on like on the right hand side or on the left hand side, is essentially based on the real full Earth data. There's over 2 petabytes of data that Microsoft sourced in order to compile everything. It's basically full-blown. You're in Cali right now? That's awesome, John. That's awesome. Cali, we're flying in Cali. California dreaming. Here you go. Dallas Allen says hello. Yeah, Johnson, no worries, man. Anytime.
495 LA Center.
Yeah, but you're in LA. We just took off from LA. That's amazing. Just took off from LA. There's delays somewhere behind, man. We're like, see, we even have chemtrails behind us. Look at this. We're meeting chemtrails. See?
Hey, Center, Frontier 250, you gave the guy before us a call over to Tower. We haven't been given anything over yet. Can we go over to Tower for Frontier 250?
I've been asked a couple of times. Frontier Flight 250, contact Lindbergh Tower, 118.3.
18.3.
What's that over? Yeah, it's
Frontier
exactly.
250. Have a great night.
Oh, this is exactly. It's by PU. Yeah, that's by PU.
LA Center,
That's right. PU Air Korea. I love these guys. Longest flight you ever done in the sim? So the longest flight was from Paris to Toronto during the cross the pond event. So when we crossed the Atlantic Ocean.
360 United 1402.
LA Center, citation 0249er, flight level 10,000.
Nuclear, really? Your place where husband's place work censored and really? Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh wait, you did. You just never told me which one it is. Okay, Headland, subscribe. Thanks so much for subscribing. Well, not news. So, okay, why not new MSFS? John, thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for subscribing and appreciate your support. All right, so why not? It's because this plane is not available on 2024. 2024 is still broken. It's good for like general aviation flights, but it's not good for airline flights, right? So the amount of add-ons I'm running, I'm actually still. But delay here is 10 p.m. Yeah, we're not doing real time. So see this? We're actually doing fictional time. Real time, yes, it will be like this. But do you guys want to watch dark like this? Definitely not. So we're not gonna do the darkness.
Southwest 495.
We're gonna do like 6 p.m.
Turn right.
Because if it's night, no one likes that. So I can do real time, but you guys wouldn't want to do this. Dallas Allen says bye, Dallas Allen. Okay, I gotta fix my flight. I gotta fix my lights. 1 second. Let me quickly just.
If you're on the ground,
Camera. Actually, never mind.
Southwest 495, read that correct.
Do you always take this serious, or have you messed around and crashed into things, Jonathan? Well, you know what? It depends. Like I like the serious flights here because it kind of attracts, you know, like folks that like the realism. But you know, the crashing on the sim is actually nothing exciting. We do emergencies. Don't get me wrong. Like we do some emergencies, like turn off the engine or simulate like a bird strike. Not this airplane specifically doesn't really have a lot of good failures. Like, let's see. Right, like you can add a failure. I mean, actually you can like you can do hydraulic failure. You could fail stuff, but
actually maintain 210 or not. You could just resume.
not during the VATSIM flights. So not during VATSIM flights. Is your setup full flight setup? Yes, that's right. So this is the MCP, Master Control Panel. So you can see it right here. This is exact replica of this. See, it's exactly like this unit. Then I have the FMS, Flight Management Computer. It's exactly this unit that you see here. Is exactly the one over here. Okay. Jonathan, yeah, I know, man. So okay, let's talk about this. So I feel you. I'm kind of just. So I know what you mean. I usually like to. I like to simulate, you know, I guess the emergencies where there was no fatalities. I know that it's like the best clickbait. If you really want to get, if you're ever gonna get like a lot of subscribers, you got to do these videos. But just out of ethical reasons, I try not to do the ones that had fatalities. I know it's easier to just, you know, kind of do these crash investigations and so on using a simulator, and it gets a lot of attention. I get it, but it's just there's like, oh, by the way, look at that. There was just another aircraft just passed by us right here. Look at this. That's awesome. See, that's VATSIM. There's another player, by the way. Just. Oh, okay, Dallas. Oh, you're not leaving? Okay, awesome. Yeah, cheers. Appreciate you for sticking around. Thanks. Yeah, Nuclear says once in a while there's some fun or acrobatics. Aerobatics, you mean, not acro. So acrobatics is actually when you kind of spin yourself. Aerobatics is when you take an airplane, go through the aerobatic maneuvers. Okay, but mostly the realistic flying tracks audience. Oh yeah. You're right. Have you done it on your own time? Yes. I've actually done aerobatic flights with, you know, when I went to Flight Sim Expo, I did it with Sky Combat Ace in Vegas. So if you're subscribed to my channel, aerobatics, oh yeah, if you subscribe to my channel, you will see that video when I flew the Extra 300, the aerobatics plane, and I actually flew it myself. And we did dogfights. We did a dogfight with another Extra. They had some sort of like a laser, you know, laser thing where you press the trigger and it aligns, right? So it's like a laser tag. And then we did like a whole bunch of stuff like inverted spin, accelerated inverted spin, you know, loops and all that. And then we did the bombing run simulation. So when we did the full dive and like low altitude pass and kind of like dropping a bomb, and then the canyon flying like the Top Gun style. I gotta admit, after that flight, I was throwing up. There, it's not on the video, but I'll tell you, I was freaking sick, man. Exchange approved, Southwest 453. Thanks so much. Okay, yeah, Oakland Center is closed. That's not good.
Bourbon clear to the ILS Yankee 26 left approach. Walker 333.
So we've got the NorCal departure, which we're gonna use probably 133950. 133150. So we're actually not that far away. 133150. Yeah.
No, I'm at 290. But I'm looking for 490.
Yeah, so we're gonna tune into NorCal approach. Keeps doing that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Adam, hello. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this beautiful Southwest 453 with service to San Francisco. Don't swipe away just yet because we're gonna land soon. Okay, Jonathan says, have you heard of the guy who flew a plane and crashed? That story. Is that the guy that stole the Dash 8? Is that the guy? There's many stories. So Johnson says War Thunder has the best damage model, really fun, but military airplanes. DCS on the other hand, yeah. Yeah, DCS is good. Oh, Dallas, I think you're clicking on the high button. There's like a high button. That's why it's doing that. Sorry, just coughing. Okay, so we're with SoCal departure. It looks like we're going to be descending shortly. And let's quickly double check the progress page. So top of descent will be in 50 nautical miles. So let's go ahead and take a look at the arrivals. So we've got the Surfer 4 arrival. So let me just do this. So I'm going to go into the terminal charts. And San Francisco. We're going to edit the clip. We're going to do arrivals. And then that's going to be Surfer 4 arrivals. So we're going to do that. And then for the approach, we're looking at ILS 28 right. So 28 right. ILS localizer 28 right. Complete. Okay, so for Surfer 4 arrival, this is going to be arrival. So we're going to take a look at the procedures. So procedure altitude is 6,000, so at 80. So we're going to do that. We're going to put that to 6,000. And don't miss the landing at San Francisco, guys. San Francisco. Oh, man. Dallas is like, you don't know, no worries. What's your flight path? You might flown through my airspace. Oh, hey, Lane. What's your airspace? Okay, 6,000. Okay, flight path. Let me show you where the flight path is. Okay, so we're descending in 43 nautical miles. I still have a couple of minutes to kind of show you where we're at. Okay, so there it is. So we're flying. We're actually, yeah, we're going through SoCal for, yeah, exactly. Actually, NorCal. We're going to do NorCal. So we've been flying for about, okay, let me check the timer. 24 minutes. We're going to be descending shortly. And we'll be arriving to San Francisco. So thanks so much for tuning in. A couple of clips. Oh, he was talking through radio. Oh, yeah. Well, you got a dope channel, bro. Keep streaming, bro. Oh, thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate you, man. You're the best. I appreciate the warm words, man. Appreciate that. So there it is. There's all those beautiful... Yeah, don't miss the landing, man. Don't miss the... You guys gonna have to rate me. Be like, did this landing suck or was it good? Was it okay? Was it butter? Was it smooth? You know. Anyways, I'm super obsessed with this plane. This is the iFly Max 737, the Max 8. I just love it. The sounds, everything about it is so cool. I thought you might have done a little oceanic. Oh, no. We're just doing the LAX to SFO to San Francisco. Okay, top of descent, 34 nautical miles right here. Let's see, FMS, right? So this is our status, right? So right now wind 291 and 41. So we got a little bit of a headwind here. And then this is exactly the reason why the flight attendants said that it's 1 hour and 30 minutes, but it should be less than that. All right, Redneck 420 420. Thanks so much. Enjoying the stream. Have a nice flight. I appreciate you, man. Don't swipe away. Just we're about to land soon, right? So in 31 minutes we're gonna be descending. Sorry, in 31 nautical miles we're gonna be descending. And once again, thank you. Okay, so gonna go into the VNav and next page. Yeah, I'd probably go into descend now shortly. So procedure altitude is 6,000. Okay, so you said you have crash simulations on your channel. I didn't. What I said was I did the failures. I did the failure simulations. Yeah. Ryan Bellamy, Lane, Adam, P. Headlands, and Ben Dover, and Steve. Thanks so much for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Thanks so for subscribing. All right. I could probably start the descent now, or just wait a bit. Anyways, this is my chart. So when it comes through the Surfer, there's a lot of holding points right here. Oh, bad bro, Mr. Chili. Oh no, yeah. What I'm trying to say is like I typically don't crash anything in the sim, but I do failures from time to time, like failures. One aviation simulation. Hello, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Look at you guys, like supporting and subscribing and liking. You know what you can do. Also, you can spam hearts like that, and that also helps the stream. Spam the hearts like that. See, I'm doing that now. You spam the hearts, it helps the stream. Oh, see, there you go. You guys spam the hearts. I like that. Okay, yeah, let's descend now. So I'm gonna let it descend now. So let's descend and execute. Okay, if you're in VATSIM, I believe you're oh, dude, Matthew, thank you so much. Yeah, you were my LAX controller. You were the one that told me to put the. I love it. I love when VATSIM controllers join. You know, join the streams. Thank you so much, by the way, Matthew. Thanks so much for your control. I truly appreciate you, man. And yes, indeed, you were. And I forgot about setting the transponder to on, because on this plane, if you set it to auto, it kicks it out of the mode C on the ground. So yeah, I was like, I missed that. So thanks for letting me know. So yeah, thanks for spamming the hearts, guys, too. And we're now descending into San Francisco. We're expecting to arrive. Let's see. So for the forecast, let's request the descent winds. And I'm thinking it's gonna take us about maybe like 15 more minutes, if not less. What's more fun, VFR and IFR landings? I think IFR is more fun, in my opinion, because you still VFR. When I fly a VFR in the stream, not everyone likes it. So I find that everyone loves the ILS and, you know, and IFR stuff, especially with VATSIM, right? Because VFR is just scenery, right? And manual flying, much manual flying as you can. All right, so we're doing the NorCal approach. So that's gonna be 133 on 950. Is it 950? Yeah, 950. Let's see that spy in NorCal 950. 133 9.
The flight deck, we have started our initial descent. We expect to be on the ground in about 20 minutes or so.
See, that's the captain. Thank you for flying with us. Nicholas, is this real? Is this real? No. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator, but what's real is the people on the radio. And procedures are realistic. They're not real, but they're realistic. So we got the charts. Look at this plane, right? So we have everything. We have the charts. We're following everything, all the procedures. We got hardware. We've got everything here is clickable on this beautiful 737. You can even walk around. See, you can even open the door. You know what else you can do? So it's really cool, right? You can close the door. Not that you can steal coffee from here. You can't. Not steal coffee. But what you can do is you can open this door. Open this. Check this out and flush it. The only thing is you cannot see yourself in the mirror. That's what you can't see. So it's like, you know, it's real as a perception. So Nicholas, welcome. And thanks for asking that question. It's actually a less common question. The most common question is, are you a real pilot? Are these people talking on the sim? Which game is that? That's another question. What game is that? And yeah, thanks for spamming the hearts. Appreciate you guys. Woo! Hearts. Yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, we're descending. We're going into a procedure altitude of 6,000 feet. Expecting ILS 28 right, which is programmed. We're going to be talking to NorCal, and NorCal will be controlling us right here. So we need to be above 20,000 feet here, narrowly due to the train. Over here, we need to be above 19,000 below. Above 15,000, below 19,000 at 280, and then Epic we need to be below 15,000, above 10,000. And here's 240 full at above 8,000 due to the train, and then we're going to be vectored for the ILS approach. Johnson says, not trying to annoy you, but I kind of want to see the simulation crash. I know you're professional. You know what? If you get a tune in sometime, you know. Maybe we'll do something like that. But see, on this sim crash, like if you just point the plane down, nothing's gonna happen because it doesn't have any crash physics. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be simulating, you know. Yeah, you can't really do crashes. But why would you guys want to do crashes? We're like flying a perfect flight. You're in your seat. You're enjoying it. Look at this. You can't even have your drinks right here, and you know. Why would you want to crash? Why is everything has to be about crashes? If you, let's say, okay, answer me this: if you're in a real flight, right? Let's say it's a real flight. Would you want this to crash? I don't think so. Anyways, here we're on this flight today. We're actually doing the full-blown procedures, and you know, we kind of don't want to ruin this flight. So I want you guys to please judge the landing and see how we did on the landing. So we're about to land. We're descending. Look, so right now we're at 30,000 feet, and we're descending to 6,000 procedure altitude. And Daniel Berry Sports Highlights says hello. He says, "Yo, hey, bro." I get you, bro. Yeah, Jonathan. no, don't worry. You know what? Just for you, sometime we'll do something. But what I can do is once we land and we go through like the landing and we take a look at you know, we'll do a debrief and all that. We'll take a look at the recording. If you're still here, I'll show you. Like we'll take another airplane, we'll put it up, and then I'll just crash it. You'll see that nothing's gonna happen. German wings replay. No. We ain't doing that. We're definitely closing this door, and we're gonna deny entry. Crazy pilot, what's up, bro? Hey, man, how's it going? Good to see ya. So yes, how much you pay for this 737? So this one, I think it's around $80. I fly max. I fly 737 max 8.
3561.
From flight 1. This is, yeah, $70. $70. Get it from here. Yes, Jimmy, I am. Yes, but I don't fly the big planes. I fly small planes. I actually just flew today on a small plane. That is not on the big one. To Niagara Falls. I took my friends out for a flight. Dallas says I'm gonna get mad. Man, Dallas, I think you're pressing. There's like a high button. You think you're just pressing that by mistake. Gabriel says, very good morning. Good morning, Gabriel. Thank you so much for tuning in right now. My local time right now is 1:10 a.m. Yeah, probably won't be too long. Gotta work. Oh man, same here, man. I gotta work tomorrow as well. For me, it's like 1 a.m. But I wanted to stream because on the summer, I usually go for flights on a real plane. So typically I stream when I usually go on the flights. So.
Number 872 Tango, shoot on course.
So yeah.
VFR altitude.
Oh, Gabriel says more. Oh, Gabriel's at 8:10 a.m. Oh, wow, nice. Where do you work? Me? So I'm in financial services. That's my primary career. And Jimmy says, are you familiar with FTK? Is that some sort of an airport, or what is that? What's FTK?
LA Center. Roger.
All right. Uno más. All right, so 24,000. Let's do the descent checklist. Descent checklist.
Please request landing PWB data
Yeah,
so
let's
that
do
I can
that.
help you with your request.
Let's landing data. Okay, land.
2986, say
Descent checklist. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Minimums.
Yeah, minimums. We gotta set the minimums. Yeah, let's do that. I'm forgetting about that. Okay, so this will be an ILS approach, and this will be 284 for the approach course, 111.7. Okay, let's do that. 0.7. And let's do that here. Okay, 111.7. Okay, 111.7. For decision altitude is 213. Said that. So it'll be barrels 213.
7671, I'm ready.
Okay, and then we'll let her know. 213. 213 barrel set. Set.
VREF and V target.
Okay, VREF. Okay, so we've got flaps 30. 143. 30, 143, set.
Auto brake.
Yeah, auto brake. Yeah, let's do 2, set. Set.
Recall.
Recall. Checked.
Descent checklist complete.
Okay, perfect. Send checklist complete. So we got the minimums. Perfect. 737 Southwest pilot. Waiting for shuttle at Sky Harbor. Fun stuff. Oh, man. Robert Fiss. Thank you so much. Southwest pilot is real Southwest pilot is flying with us. Yeah, that's awesome. So yes, I'm trying to follow the SOPs as much as I can. You can fly to North Korea in a sim, by the way. You can. That's why I love the sim. Robert Fiss, man, that's amazing. That's amazing. Look at that way. A real Southwest pilot. Love that. It's gonna yell at me now. Be like, why aren't you following the SOPs? So the cool thing is, we're actually gonna be. I don't know, Robert, if you're still here. But we're gonna set the landing lights and at 18,000 feet. That I know. Southwest SOP. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so perfect. So our minimums are set 213. And good. For the missed approach, we're going to climb 3,000 feet on the south San Francisco VR radial 281 to VQ International at KSFO TME 12.0 and hold. Missed approach price climb of 350 nautical miles to 1,900. Okay, so we have missed approach altitude is 3,000. 3,000. EA Mobile to 2024, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome aboard. Once again, welcome aboard, everybody. Southwest, we're about to land. Make sure you guys, stick around and spam the hearts. Spam the hearts. Okay, so 18,000. Landing lights on. And we have the seat belts on. Perfect. Okay, 18,000. Fantastic. So for altimeters, we're gonna get the ATIS, San Francisco ATIS. Oh, did they just go off? They just went offline. Damn it. Oh, they went offline. So we're not gonna have air traffic control anymore, unfortunately. Okay, so NorCal just went offline. That's fine. It's okay. They don't have to. It's not an event. 299 is the Barrows. 299. So we're just gonna get the CTAF then for KSFO. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not available at all times. So 120. Fine. Yeah, they're not supposed to be online for all this time. So VATSIM. Okay. I'm just gonna double check that. Let's see if they're still on. Yeah, they're not. Oh well. Oh well. A real pilot. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm a real pilot, but I'm not. I don't fly for airlines. I don't. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So now we're just gonna be flying ourselves. We're gonna vector ourselves in for this one. Yeah. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final descent into San Francisco, please stow laptop computers and similarly sized electronic devices.
Fantastic.
Small portable electronic devices may continue to be used in
you can use your portable devices. Just don't turn them off. You're gonna get off the stream, so don't do that. You know, it's funny. I'm not IFR rated, but I'm working on it. I'm working on my IFR rating in the real world. So
we will come by one last time to pick up cups, cans, newspapers, and any other trash.
All right, thank you once again. Welcome. Thank you so much for your support. Southwest 453. We're descending. We're going to be arriving at San Francisco shortly. So we just need to introduce some more drag right here. As you can see, the speed brakes are now deployed. And we're expecting ILS 28, right? And we're almost there. Almost there. There you go. Look at that. Almost there. So we do have some terrain up ahead. So we need to follow the strict procedures of the arrival. So we're on a VNAV arrival. So at Nurley, we need to be above 20,000. At WWA AVS, we need to be, above 15,000, below 19,000, and Epic below 15,000, above 10,000. In order for us to make it. So let's see. Yeah, we're just approaching the point of Follett, I mean, at 240, we need to be above 8,000. And for the final procedure, yeah, we're expecting to be at 6,000 here, as assigned for 28, right? Okay. So we're going to continue, so passing 10,000. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
299 set.
Packs.
Packs auto.
Start switches.
Yeah. Left continuous.
Approach checklist complete.
Alright, fantastic. 10,000. Let's ding dong the attendance.
10,000.
Broker Mature, hey. I saw your stories flying to Kitchener, man. That was so cool. I told my manager that she was very impressed. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, my manager was like, "Oh my god, what the hell, man? How are you gonna expense that?" I still don't know. Where'd you learn that? Is there any tutorial? It kinda is. You just gotta read a lot. Okay, ILS approach. Let's walk this through. Subscribe. What? No. What do you mean? What's wrong? Nothing is wrong with him. What are you talking about? He saw my Instagram stories. What do you mean? Elijah. Why is he being immature? Elijah, what do you mean? I'm confused. We're watching this stream with him. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna walk you through the ILS approach. So we're expecting these ILS approach. This is the 28, right? Yeah, he didn't say anything wrong. He never said anything wrong. Okay, so to your wife? What do you mean? Oh, mate, Obscene Piper was short final, says James D. was pulling a flag because it's lever. Piper's nose drop final. It was red on red. Had to go around. Oh man, thanks so much for the $10, dude. That's a cool story. Pipers, yeah, they have these handbrake flaps. That's insane, man. That's insane. Oh man, glad you made it without a problem. That's awesome. Okay, so ILS approach, right? So we're vectoring ourselves to point of Serpent, and we need to be there at 3,000. So let's do that, 3,000. So we're gonna descend to 3,000. Point of Serpent. Here we go. So we're now going to speed intervention, and let's do that. Flaps. Speed 200. All right, James, man, thanks so much for the generous donation, and that's good, man. You can always go around, as they say, right? Going around is what you got to do. Yeah, Elijah, no. You know, Broker Mature Pilot actually did, yeah. He's talking about my flight, my actual flight, real flight to Kitchener. I flew to work on a small plane. So that's what he's talking about. And I posted a whole bunch of stories on Instagram. So is there a tutorial? There's tons of them. But treat the streams as tutorials. So I can walk you through this stuff. So see this? This is our localizer. So technically, once we're cleared for the approach, we'll arm the approach. But it's not the time to arm the approach just yet. So we need to be at Sapien at 3,000, and then we're gonna capture the glide. So this final approach fix is called Axmol. Right here at 1,800. That's where we're gonna sort of capture the glide slope. Okay, so let's put flaps 1 now. So we're gonna put the flaps 1. Just need to make sure. All right. So should we record this? I think we can. I think we should record this landing. Let me just record this landing. KSFO. Gonna record this landing. Okay, so that's good, and now we can actually arm the speed brake. Man, I wish I had a physical control, because it always sucks to kind of touch it like this. Okay, so speed brake. Yeah, it's actually extended. Okay, that's armed. All right, here we go. So we need to obviously capture. This is the glide slope. That's the localizer. So we're gonna capture that. Once we capture that, we press this AP button. That means approach, right here. So that's the approach. Okay. So actually, probably could press it now. See, we pressed it now. See the approach. Approach is armed. So what's gonna happen is that it's going to get this localizer. It's gonna then disregard your LNAV, and it will then get us to that localizer. 8210. Now we're gonna slow down. So we're looking at VREF 143, and let's do flaps 5, and I'm gonna slow it down to 170. Here we go. Yeah, let's set it down to 170, flaps 5. Oh, James, man. Scared the crowd because I reached down the flaps when I pushed nose. Oh, man, I would be scared too. Thank you so much for the donations. Oh, man, that's some horror stories, dude. But I'm glad you're safe, man. It's a good decision. It's always a good decision to land, you know? You don't know what's going on? Okay, who's chilling?
2500.
Okay, 2500. And yeah, gear down, flaps 15. Yeah, there you go. Speed brake armed. Just confirming. Okay, here we go. And let's now slow down to 143. 143, yeah. Okay, and then let's get the final flaps. And flaps 30. Okay, just James, yeah, I flight a diamond, yeah. I flight it this time the stick. Are you following my Insta? Because I have lots of stories there. Just follow my Insta, by the way. I just posted. I'm gonna post my today's flight too. Okay, so we're captured. Everything's good. Well, let's do the before landing checklist. Before landing checklist.
Before landing checklist. Speed brake.
Armed, green light.
Landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Flaps.
30 green light.
Before landing checklist complete.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, we're in a San Francisco traffic, southwest 453, 4 mile final to it, left, San Francisco traffic. Yeah, just a courtesy to let them know. Okay, perfect. So there we go. We're now about to land. So there it is. Once again, thanks so much, everyone. Yep, the runway in sight. It is a bit foggy here, so we're just gonna fly it down the minimums for sure. Target. You're on target. You missed. You guys are funny. Oh man, Elijah, everything's good, man. Don't worry. All right, 1000. Okay, manual flight. Let's go ahead and do that. Perfect, manual flight. Here we go, coming in. 28 left. Yeah, 28 right. I mean, what am I talking about? 28 right. Please. Here we got the. And because the controllers left, we're kind of treating this as a CTAF, so it's Common Traffic Advisory. There is wind check 270 at 10. Just coming down. Okay, checked.
$400.
Okay, looking at the vertical speed. To red to white, coming down.
300.
It's fine.
Approaching minimums. Minimum 200.
Continue. AT off.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There we go. 145.
Deployed.
Nose down gently. And reversers are out. And welcome to San Francisco, everyone. 70 knots, manual braking. See where we're gonna go actually. Yeah, we're gonna exit left on Echo, and once again, thank you for flying with us. And
60 knots.
yeah, actually left on. Yeah, let's do the high speed.
On behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, welcome to San Francisco. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, seat back and tray table in their full upright and locked position, and all carry-on items completely under the seat in front of you. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign,
here we go.
please be careful when
Late but butter. Was it late? I don't think it was
items
late.
may have shifted during flight and could fall out. You may now use the cellular function of your small portable devices, but
we'll
please
double check
remain
the good
seated
job.
and
Thanks
leave your
guys. Thanks
carry-on
guys.
stowed. Please be advised the aircraft doors will be open during ground
No,
service.
was it a nice landing? Okay, let's see.
Please
Let's just
ensure
stop
that
right
you
here.
and any
Let's
children
stop
you
right
are
here.
supervising remain clear of the front and back doors. If you are connecting here to another Southwest flight, please check the monitors in the terminal for your flight and gate number. We certainly have enjoyed sharing part of our day with you. We know you have a choice when you fly, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines.
All right, fantastic. Okay, perfect. So before we clear the runway, we're cross the runway. We're gonna let them know. But first, I know that we're arriving at Delta 7, so we're going to the Southwest gates. And okay, let's see what the Southwest captain Robert. What's your speed? It was 143. Okay, so we got the Delta 7. That was the Delta 7. And show me the spot and activate. Okay, it's over there. All right, fantastic. And I'm just gonna. The APU is now running. We're gonna get the APU. So let's stop the clock. So we flew for 52 minutes, just as I thought. 2 minutes. And here we go. So now we're gonna taxi to Delta 7. So Delta 7 probably gonna cross 24 left, and then Tango Alpha to Alpha to Delta 7. Let's let everyone know there whoever's there. San Francisco traffic, Southwest 453, just vacated. 28 right. We're on Tango. We're gonna cross 28 left. Taxi Tango Alpha to Delta 7 Southwest traffic. Okay, here we go. So we're treating this as a CTAF. So, okay, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna read your comments in just a second. That was cool to watch. Nice, I appreciate you guys. Don't go away. Don't swipe yet, because we're gonna watch the recording, because I just recorded it, and we will review the landing. Okay, I think I can cross through here, because that's Tango, right? So we're gonna let's cross through Tango. Screw it. I think that's exactly what we said. Okay, so APU is now on the buses. So we switched the APU on a bus, and there we go. Look at this. Look at this beautiful Southwest 453. Now taxiing to the gate. We're taxiing to the gate Delta 7, the real Southwest gate, by the way. So we're now going through Delta, and then we're going to turn left on Alpha, and we're going to taxi to Delta 7. That's the gate. Beautiful. And do not swipe away, because we're gonna watch the replay. This Pan Am, no, that's Southwest. Always wanted to fly a Diamond, man. Diamonds are so much fun, man. James, you gotta check out my Instagram, because I think my stories are almost gonna be vanished. But I'm gonna make donuts. You guys always want me to crash or make donuts here. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think you can do more donuts with this thing. Okay, so Delta 7, that's the gate. So we're just taxiing there. Oh, and by the way, strobes off, lights off, taxi light on, and yeah, probes are off. Okay, perfect. I gotta get a good Southwest checklist, by the way. I need a good one. Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. So show me the spot. Yeah, I think it's this one. No, I don't have CPL. I don't have CPL. I don't have CPL. Dion Donna says hi. I love to fly, but I'm smart enough to fly the plane, says Leslie. Okay, did you guys know that? Hey Ben, you have a question? Okay, sorry guys, 1 second. Let me just park, and then we'll go through the questions. I'll make sure to go through all of your comments so that I don't miss it. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, not 2024. James says, want to fly an extra. James, did you see my video on extra? Did you see that one? Okay, taxi light off, just not so that we don't blind the ground crew. And Delta 7, here we go. Okay, so was that good enough for me to be employed by Southwest? What do you guys think? Should I email the HR with my resume? And with my 300 hours on Diamond and 5,000 hours on Microsoft Flight Simulator? You guys be the judges, okay? Okay, here we go. My first VATSIM flight. Oh, Torchy, congrats. First VATSIM flight. That's always special. You know, when I did my first VATSIM flight, it was so cringy. My flight, not. Oh, nice. Burgess is your hired, sir. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. Okay, we'll let Robert answer that one. Oh, you didn't? Okay. Yeah, you gotta check the Diamond. Dude, by the way, today I found water in in the fuel tank for the very first time. It was nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm gonna actually show it to you guys after we do everything. I'm gonna show you some pictures from today's flight, from a real flight. Just need to connect my phone. All right, here we go. Hey Ed, how's it going? Axel, hello. You guys are interested to see where I flew today. Just gotta park this plane first. 1 second. And done. Okay, park brake set.
Southwest 2003. I'll let you clear the way before I pull out.
Okay, let's do. Yeah, Jensen.
We'll
there we go. Flight was approved. Excellent.
You can go right ahead.
All right, thanks so much.
Yeah, you could hear the shutdown sound. There you go. You're on the plane. Of course, you guys are all on the plane. Brooke Mature says, "Oh, you're inspiration to me." Oh, cheers. Awesome. All right, so here's what I'm going to show you guys. Actually, not yet. Hold on. Not yet, because you know what we're gonna do? Favorite part. Okay, first we need to get this gate connected. So let's request deboarding. Don't go away. Do not swipe away yet, because left engine start switch. No. We're actually not going to. Oh yes. DC, you got it. That's right. Okay, why can't the download liveries for 777 and OCC3? What's OCC3? I actually don't know what that is. But anyways, oh. Okay, window heat, yeah. Okay, fantastic. There you go. So we've landed. We're now going to get your bags out of here, and before we look at Leslie, thank you. Before I proceed with
clear left and leave.
Okay, let me just disconnect. Before I proceed with the replay, because we're gonna replay this landing, so don't go away just yet. I know some of you guys already left, but because the replay will show us the largest plane you've landed, A380. Okay. Charan Kumar says boring. Oh my god, it's not. Man, like, what's not boring for you? So, Charan, let us know what's not boring for you. Like, do you want me to what do you want me to do? What's the switch panel behind MCP? So this is the PU Air Korea mini overhead. I really recommend it. It's basically, it allows me to click the. So see, look at this. So if you see this landing lights, look at that. So over here, if I click here, see, It allows me to, it's like a switch panel. So it allows me to control some of the overhead. Same thing for strobes, right? So if I want to turn the strobes, see strobes and ready. Nav goes to here. So it's really cool. And taxi lights, same thing. So it basically helps me to fly this plane easier. So just like in a real plane, you know, you have all the switches at the top. So this is like a mini overhead that I attach it to my FCP. So MCP, I mean. So yeah, okay, love it. Okay, that's great. Oh man, for sure. That's not boring. The speaking same, my guy. Navgeek, this is addicting. Oh, Axel, thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. I don't know. Chiran, he probably likes something spicy, I think. That's what he likes. Like, I'm not talking about food right now, okay? Landon says, have you flown to Berlin airport? Absolutely. So on weekends, we fly to Europe. So I fly to Berlin, to like to a lot of German destinations. I'm not going anywhere. It's super cool. I'm loving it. Oh, Corey, thank you so much. Awesome. And okay, what else? Leslie says you're awesome. Okay. Oh, thank you. Dallas says you're on the plane. Ben says can't download. Okay, logged on late. Says DC. Where was this flight for? This is from LAX. I'm gonna debrief this in just a second. So I'm just looking at your comments. Corey says hell yeah, nice. Sanctioned Lord says yes. Okay, James still didn't check the Insta. Okay. CPL, no, I don't. I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Okay, looks like you guys liked the landing, so we're gonna watch this. I was in Southwest 33 Max last week. Yep, awesome, right? And it's so cool is that this 737 is so freaking cool and realistic because you can pull circuit breakers and do that stuff. And not only that, wait, I think you can pull the circuit breakers on this one. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. On the Phoenix A320, you can. Oh, see, look at that. There's our flight attendants. There's our passengers. See, we would have passengers. This is not boring. It's really awesome. Guess what else we can do? Do this. I know I always show this stuff. Always do. See? You can open it. How is this boring? This is so much fun. You can flush it. As I said, the only thing is you cannot see yourself in the mirror. That's the only thing you can't do. You're my most favorite plane. I like A320, the Airbus A320. So let's go ahead and while we're getting all your bags out and you know you guys are thinking what you're gonna do in San Francisco, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what we did. So for today's stream, we started off in LAX, so Los Angeles International. Flight attendants have his spice. See, I knew that's what he's gonna say. See, I know, Chiran. I know that's not boring for you. I know. Like, how did I not know? Anyways, LAX. So we flew from LAX. We were at gate number, I think it was 17 Bravo, right here. 17 Bravo. So this is Southwest gates, by the way. This flight mimics the real world flight on the Southwest. So we're at exact gate. So we took off from 24 left. We flew with a summer 2 departure. Beautiful departure out of the West Coast from LAX. We've observed the beautiful landscapes of Los Angeles. And we flew north west all the way to San Francisco. So of course we had some nice terrain, you know, San Francisco terrain, and we vectors ourselves to it, right? So we did have a coverage of real people on the air traffic control, and then they unfortunately disconnected because we are on VATSIM, and you know, on VATSIM sometimes you don't know when they're on or they're off. So they've disconnected. We've successfully established ourselves in the localizer. We landed on 28 right, taxied via Tango, crossed 28 left, and then taxied Alpha to the gate number Delta 7. That's exactly where we are. This is the real gate, you know, in the San Francisco. Qatar Airways has the best flight attendants, probably. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with that. I think it's either gonna be LOT, Polish Airlines, or the Ukrainian Airlines. Okay, that's probably who's got the best flight attendants, in my opinion. Okay. Axel says next flight, please go to LAX to Pyongyang. Oh, dude, are you really gonna watch on your phone for that long? Because let me tell you, man, I get super tired for these short flights. Like, I get exhausted. So imagine me sitting here for like Jeez, I don't even know how long that flight's gonna take. Okay, let me see. So Pyongyang. Pyongyang is, oh man, it's insanely far. That's gonna be like 5,000. Dude, that's gonna be crazy. Okay, let me show you. That's gonna be 5,000 nautical miles. If you take a look at that, see this? So that's oh man, that's gonna be a long flight. I bet no one's gonna watch that. So how about Spice Jets? Yeah, it's Spice Jets. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay, so we're going through the boarding process. Okay, I know you guys really want to see the landing. Okay, let's get to here. Okay. So we're now going to prep this plane. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the states, so we can't really initialize the panel state. But what we can do is we can go into doors. So doors, we're going to manually close the doors. Okay, let's close that. I'm going to reset the GSX. So just reset the position. And then we're going to close the cargo doors. So there it is. They're closing. See? Okay, the doors are closed. So now we're going to get the jetway out of here. And then we're going to prepare this plane for the landing configuration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn on the flight. Take the stewardess in the flight. Well, you guys are so like, oh man, some of you guys. Really? This is about aviation, guys. It's not, Anyways. Okay, so that's good. That's on. APU packs are off. Let's go and start the engines. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start the engines real quick. Just so that we can get that recording in progress. So we need to first initialize the plane, right? So I'm going to get the strobes, beacon, nav, wing, logo lights. Actually, no landing lights, taxi lights. No smoking signs. Window probe heat on. There you go. See? We got all the lights on. And we're just waiting for it to motor. So see how it says motoring? So we need to wait until that's done. And then we'll turn on the engines. What's the app that you use on your tablet? This is called 4Flight. That's what I use for real-world flights. And yeah, this is the one I use. Actually, you know what? I might as well just turn on the engine number 2 as well. Just so that we save time. So, wow, you guys are still watching. Look at you, 223 people still watching. Thank you guys, because you're up for the review of the flight in a little bit. Once we get the engines going, and I'll okay, there we go. So this one is good. Oh yeah, that engine startup sound is so legit. I love it. Okay, so bro, if I learn how to fly here, can I fly a plane in real life? Technically, yes. So essentially, flying airliners, it's all about knowing the procedures. So once you know the procedures, and this is all about the procedures, you can technically know how to land it. Assuming that you'll do like an ILS approach and then you take over the last second, you can fly it. In emergency, you can. If you know exactly what to do. I proved that because I did fly on the A320 simulator, the big one, with the instructor, and I told him, okay, it was me and the other flight sim guy. By the way, who watches the stream when Eugene? I don't know, Eugene doesn't come to the streams anymore, but he's me and him actually flew in Netherlands during the FS weekend event. We flew on an Airbus sim, and we told the instructor to just turn everything off and just do a pushback for us, and we'll do the rest. And we actually flew from Ibiza to Mallorca and back. Okay, great. So that's good. Parking brakes off, and yeah, I think we're somewhat ready for this. We're somewhat ready. Okay, so electrics all off. That's good. Dual bleed. Packs on. APU bleeds off. APU's off. Oh shoot. I need to turn on the gens. And your damper is on. Position, I think position got reset. But okay, so I just want to make sure that the airplane is ready for that state. Okay, perfect. It's ready. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready to watch the landing? How we did the landing? Let's do it. Let's load the landing. And I'm gonna load it from the passenger view as always, right? So let's go into passenger view. And let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, here we go. That was our landing. And there it is. So let's fast forward it a bit. Yeah, look at that fog. Okay, here it is. There's the landing. There's the runway. One thing about LAX is like as you come in, yeah, look at those effects. The condensation effect on the wing. It's so pretty cool. Yeah, I have a friend who flies Max 8 with Flare. Oh, Flare, that's the that's the airline in Canada. So by the way, when I flew to Kitchener on a Diamond, I actually saw a Flare 737 Max. Maybe this is the one he flew. Who knows, right? So yeah, I'll show you guys. 4 flights free? No, it's not. Well, it's free for a month. You can try it, but it's expensive for flight simulation. You should go with Navigraph. Only use Navigraph. If you're not flying for real, don't use 4Flight. It's not useful for if you're not using it outside of simulator. So I would just suggest you guys use put the seatbelt, bro. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have a seatbelt. You guys answered that question for me. Yeah, let's do the seatbelt. So that was the landing. That was the landing we did. Are you FR rated? No, I'm not. I'm working on it. Yeah, I think that was pretty good. That's pretty smooth. So that was our landing, and of course we got the got the seatbelt signs. Okay, you guys want to see this from the outside? Okay, let's go. Okay, so that's the outside view. Yeah, I think it was pretty good, right? That was pretty good. Okay, let's watch it from the other angle. I think we should try this angle right here. Yeah, let's see it from this angle. Trent says, bro, I like your humbleness. Let's go. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thanks for support. All right, here we go. You see Turtle. You missed it. No. Oh, no. You missed it, man. How could you? No, I'm just kidding. No, there's always next time, guys. I stream like pretty much every day. Almost every day. Whenever I have time. Okay, so let's try this view. I like this view, by the way. Nice flare. Yeah, by the way, this plane flies so well. I gotta admit, I'm freaking like super pumped about this plane. This is your like plane spotter view. And then right here, there's the flare. Okay, can you tell me the game name and the tablet program? The game name is Microsoft Flight Simulator. The tablet program is called Flight, F-O-R-E, and then flight, all one word. But the tablet app, guys, it's for real world flying. Like it's for VFR flying. Okay, like don't buy it for the sim because it's expensive. I pay like $150 per year, but that gives me like Canadian subscription. Okay, so Navigraph is what you guys should use. Navigraph is for flight simming, and yeah, that's what you guys should use. Okay, do you guys want me to do another one, another angle? Maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe from this angle might look good. Yeah, that looked pretty good. That actually looked, the replay of this looked pretty good to me. Great landing flare. Usually I land shorter runway, so I used to kind of slamming the nose down. Oh yeah. Unless this is, yes, you fly Air Force jet. I don't know. Maybe someday we will. I actually don't have it. Okay, what do you think of people clapping after landing? Aloha from Hawaii. Nice. Auto. You know what? Okay, so I fly small planes, right? I don't fly big planes. So I actually don't know if you can hear the clapping. Some pilots that I've talked to, they said that you can. But usually it's so loud here, like, you know, but I like that people clap. I think it's a good thing. However, I think it's just the job, right? If it's your job, if you're an airline pilot and you did a good landing, I think that's part of your job, right? So you expected to do it. So clapping, I guess it's more like I guess a personal preference, which I don't mind. But at the end of the day, you know, if you think about landing in itself, if let's say the runway is wet and it's not dry, you should and you have to land firm. So you should never land smooth when there's water on the runway, simply because you won't have the, you know, a good friction, right? Because you have to break the water. It's called hydroplaning. So if you smoothly land on a wet runway, you're not going to have a lot of you know, a lot of distance between the landing gear wheels and the surface, right? So you'll have a lot less braking power. So you end up sliding. It's called hydroplaning. It's just that one of those effects. So you have to break the water. So you got to land very firm. So whenever you're gonna fly next time, and it's gonna be raining, and yeah, slam for the grip, exactly. If your landing is smooth, you know, if it's raining, I would worry about that. It says Flair had Max 8 in the service hangar one night in Calgary one night. My friend invited me to come see it. Oh man, that's amazing, dude. Star 777X, man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So yeah, thanks by the way for your support. And then Archer, James says Archer. Okay, you got another flight in the Piper. So do you think do you want me to do it in a Piper? We can do it. I actually like it. So this will be in 2024. I won't do it in VR, or do you want me to do it in VR? My favorite landings and takeoffs. Favorite landing and takeoffs, Leslie. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. So we'll do more of that. And by the way, so you guys have stayed. I'm gonna show you a couple of pictures. So let me just disconnect this camera. I'm gonna disconnect it like this. So okay, that camera is gonna freeze. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually show you the pictures from today's flight. Oh, let's see. Let's see if you can see that. I'm gonna see if you can see that. Oh yeah, you can see that. But guess what I had today? Look at this. This was water in a fuel sample. Water. I've had water today when I was flying, and it was nuts, man. Water in the fuel. So look at this. See that at the bottom? And then what I was gonna show you is yeah, that Flare 737. Here it is, the one that I saw when I flew. Yeah, so that was the water. Oh, sorry, that was the Flare 737. And then that's me landing in Kitchener on the Diamond. There it is. Kind of see, that's the Diamond that I fly. So if you subscribe to my Instagram, you'll see me posting. These stories already expired, but I just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, it's been the cause of the crash. Yeah, it's pretty normal. Happens from time. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta. That's the most important part, right? You gotta do a walk around. You gotta check for water all the time. Do not dismiss the water in fuel tanks. Never. So yeah, Brooke enjoyed always calling in the night. Yeah, 2 a.m. in Toronto. Oh man, Brooke Mature. Same here, man. I gotta go sleep. So yeah, what I was gonna show you quickly. One more thing that I'm gonna show you is how awesome the. Oh yeah, I don't have it for my phone. Maybe I do. I was gonna show you Niagara Falls, but I don't think I have it on this thing. I haven't. Yeah, there's the picture of it. So I flew to Niagara Falls today. See the. Yeah, there's Niagara Falls. Let me see. What else can I show you? Oh yeah, I'll show you downtown Toronto today. So that was it. That was the. So that's the last video I'm gonna show you. Yeah, that's the flight I did before this stream. So right before doing the stream, I did this particular flight, this exact flight on a small plane. Yeah, so drones shot Centony. How much did your setup cost? Oh man, this is the most. This is another interesting question. It's really hard for me to tell you the answer, because if my wife's gonna hear this, I'm gonna get in trouble. How many FPS? Right now I'm at about, I think, 52, and this is the loaded scenery. It's Spain though. Yeah, busted emergency procedures, gimbal lock, Spain. Oh, crazy. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really enjoyed flying with all of you. Look at that, we're almost at 22,000. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks for liking the stream. I met so many really cool people today. Appreciate it. Lots of new folks. Aviation Channel, hello. Yeah, lots of new folks here. And James, thanks once again for your generous donation. And yeah, always go around, man. You gotta go around. So appreciate you, man. Star 777X, thanks for the generous donation as well. So yeah, you guys are so cool. You know, it makes me feel so much better that I don't need to sell my kidney for that 5090 video card, you know, because that's the one I'm rocking. So yeah. Sea Turtle says I saw a bunch of. Okay, hold on. I'm missing your chat. 1 second. Yeah, I saw a bunch of 777X when I went to Seattle. Nice. Taylor Swift jet. That's amazing. Oh, Taylor Swift jet. Thanks, Aviation Channel. Nice. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. So this was us. This this actually is a replay, right? So, anyways. Bye guys, have a great night, and here's the outro song as always. I like the song. I don't know, do you like it? Let me know if you guys like the song, and if you want it on Spotify. Anyways, have a good night, see you tomorrow.
693, wind 2505, clear takeoff for runway 06 left. Alpha Delta, Echo Tower, good morning, caution jet loss, line up runway 06 left, lane still in position to wake to north.
We've flown the route, we've touched down clean, from startup flow to landing scene. Checklist done and gates are near, but hey, before you disappear, give it a like if you felt the ride.
morning, line up runway 06 left.
We're going to line up 06 left for air transit 326.
Route 17.